LTIMindtree being, of course, one of the leading forces in IT, I would like to ask you as a CFO, what are the spend management techniques that you've kind of incorporated, and how have you leveraged technology to kind of utilize in spend management?
We are obviously 70% plus of the cost are people cost for us. And obviously we are having SAP as one of our core platform for doing our basic accounting and functionalities. But then we have a lot of other tools, similarly on Salesforce, something on Ariba, which are basically integrated with this core system. The data analytics is my core strength with which we monitor our data very, very carefully. And the spend patterns, not only the laggard indicators, but the forward-looking indicators are the ones whereby we focus on. We have internally developed a lot of bots, which are basically taken off a lot of our high volume and low risk work and translated into completely a tech company. So that's the game plan, that we now look at more and more, probably a little bit more complex processes also to be automated and brought into our technology, using technology.
I'll ask you next about one of the buzzwords that's going around the town, and that's sustainability. Sustainable procurement and supply chain initiatives is something that almost every company is trying to get into. So what is LTIMindtree's perspective on this?
No, absolutely. I think so. Sustainability, lot of companies have been doing sustainability as a part and parcel of probably PSR mandate and part of their way of giving back to the society. Now, what ESG has brought into the play is it's no longer just reporting what you have done, but it's more of telling what's your sort of a roadmap and what are the targets that how we are going to achieve. And they would like to see that progress year on year. So I think so that's the biggest change. Now you are becoming accountable rather than trying to tell how good you are. Now you have to be telling, I want to be different than everyone else, but I also want to ensure. So whether it's using the material that is used in furnishing our offices, to using the water bottles on the table when we drink water, to using waterless urinals, in every part and parcel of our day-to-day life, every aspect, we spend a lot of energy, and we are looking at more and more ways to curtail that and give it back. Even on travel, every time we travel, people know what sort of CO2 sort of emissions they have done. And in order to replace that, we will ensure that we plant some trees so that, that emissions are sort of partially offset. We have given now our ESG goals. We want to be completely carbon neutral by 2030 as a combined entity.
That's an amazing 2030 is
almost 23.
Not very far away.
Yep.
So let me ask you about one more buzzword, and that's recession. And the alarm bells are going off everywhere. And a substantial amount of your business comes from US. So let me ask you, how scared is LTIMindtree about this? And what do you envision the next year to be like?
It's very difficult to look into future and tell in terms of what, at this point of time, what I can say is we are not seeing any sense of slowdown, because we are mainly into digital transformation, which is directly impacting our customers' revenues and enhancing their revenues. So we are not seeing anything that is hitting us directly. There are a few pockets whereby things have a little bit slowed down, but that's less because of the recessionary factors. That's more because of the specific macroeconomic environment which is prevailing in Europe, the supply chain disruption that has happened in China. We are cautiously watching this space. But I believe that this is not the first time the tech industry is seeing some of these things. If you look at the history, the tech industry has always bounced back very, very strongly. Even during COVID, the tech industry was sort of written off. And actually, it has been the best performing industry in the last two. So we do believe we'll find our feet. Even a recession or a slowdown comes, the digital transformation journey that most of the companies across the globe have started is not going to stop. And we are here to help them not only enhance their digital transformation, but also help them in reducing the cost, which will balance our portfolio and give us a sustainable revenues.
Kind of a forward-looking statement to make, and it would be quite risky for you, I would imagine. But let me ask you again, that do you think that technology boom that happened in the pandemic and now it's sort of down, do you think that it's going to come back again in the same kind of way, you could say that?
I don't know whether to call it as a boom or anything. What I can only say is every industry, technology is becoming the backbone of whatever you do. Gone are the days whereby the companies are thinking of taking their product and service. Gone are the days whereby companies are expecting the product and services. Customers will come to their stores and buy those products and services. It's the days whereby the technology is taking those products and services to the doorsteps and giving them choices. It's changing by minute. And that's where we believe that the tech industry, a lot of great days are still lying ahead for us. So I'm quite optimistic, though we are watching the space carefully.
Thanks for giving some honest inputs to BW Business World, and it was great speaking to you, Vinit.
Thank you very much.